Okay, I want to let's let everyone join first, and then I'll begin. All right, we go. Everything's all working. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. So now we just wait. We see if what this Operation Medic Bag is, and if it's any good, and if it's literally worth the months we've waited before hearing any news. I saw something in the Discord about it, in my Discord about what they're trying to implement, and I avoided it as I want to have a genuine first live reaction. So, let's just wait for people to come and say hello. And, yes. Now, will my game actually launch is the question. Will it run this time? I've been having issues where it doesn't run. Cheetah? What do you mean, cheetah? What did I do? Even earlier? Yes, because I have to go out. And I thought I want to get this stream done. As in, like, I want to talk about the new update, because I haven't seen anything about it. Hello, Sasha. Hello, Poke. Hello, Eggs. Good morning. Hello, everybody. This transgression, like, the only reason I'm streaming earlier is literally because I have to go out soon. And I don't want to just not stream for you guys. I want to talk about this new Payday 2, Payday 3 stuff. I haven't seen the trailer yet. So I want us to do a live reaction. So, yes, this is going to be a literal reaction stream. I just thought I'd play Payday 3 until people come in. I disturbed your button rebinding. I'm sorry. But I will, you know, if this game works. So it's either, if this works, we'll play some, and then I'll react to it, or if this doesn't work, might not be able to play it, and then I'll just probably watch stuff about the game. Oh, they finally mentioned it. Hey, spoilers, spoilers. Come on, man. Spoilers. Okay, it's not loading, which is kind of worrying me. It's not. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this witchcraft? But yeah, so I'll play a little bit. We'll get people in here for a little bit, because the word Payday 3. Yeah. No, I just didn't look at it. I didn't want any type of information. I want to have a complete, like, clean slate looking at it. I feel like I kind of like this shotgun a lot. It sucks that there's like literally no weapons that you can use.
I heard you were back from retirement.
So yeah, I haven't really seen it. But this is honestly just gonna let everyone know this is gonna be a short stream. I'm probably gonna play some, then react, and then that's really it. And look, the thing is, I'm not a big person on React content. I'm not a big fan of it, but I am happy to react to them doing something, as in like just watching it and talking about it, and not doing a 4-hour TikTok thing, you know, where I just go, and that's it. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Poke, I love that image. Not gonna lie, I sent that to one of my friends, and then he was like, "Wait, what does that mean?" I had to send him the context. And I'm just gonna say, if you have the original, I would say tone the if I'm to add anything, I'd just say tone it down, as in like turn the exposure of the demon up, and the soldier guy down. That would be my only thing, but aside from that, I absolutely loved it. That was so funny to see. I love little memes like that, man. Made me feel like, damn, that was good. To react, yeah. So, like I suppose. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's a good thing. That's a really good react thing. But in my case, it's like, damn, I really want to. I really want to talk about what's going on. So what I would do is watch it, pause it, talk about it, and then go back and re-watch it, and then talk about it even more. Because I want to see. It's like 1 minute and 30 seconds. I swear, please don't crash. Thank God. So the video is like 1 minute 30 seconds long, and I need to see what it's all about. Oh, did my settings reset? Is that why it's not? I still have this loaded up. That make content. Yeah. So it's like. Oh, that's right. Doesn't. Oh, it's all low. And my game is. Oh my god, my game is still stuttering.
There's someone there. Guard over there.
Jesus.
Lots of surveillance here.
What is going on?
Watch the sieve.
Video settings? Is it my actual encoder? Jesus. Oh, that's right. I still haven't changed it. Good on me. Hey, Crispy. How you going?
The display cases in the VIP
Yeah,
area
this is
have
like
the really
almost
good stuff.
unplayable with this frame rate. Okay. That was awesome. You know, I want to go over it. I just want to go over it. I want to go over it. Oopsies. I want to go over it. No, I haven't changed my encoder, and I really, really need to. Oh, the pyro incident. That was funny. Operation Medic Bag. Okay.
Once everything's perfectly organized.
Really? I get ads. Alright. I didn't get ads before. Welcome to Yogurt, but the thing is, it's like, it does. And
My advice as a
it,
captain.
okay. Now it works. Okay. Hey, Crispy, no, please, man, don't be like that. It's completely fine. Thank you for joining. Oh, I hope you feel better, man. I really do. But thank you for coming in. I hope you're feeling better, and I wish you all the best. Okay. First reaction to Operation Medic Bag.
Hello Eisters, welcome to Operation Medic Bag. We know you're eager to hear what we've been working on, so let's get started. We have just put the finishing touches on a blog post detailing all of the improvements to Payday 3 that we plan to get into the hands of the heisting community
Literally took like 2 months for them to make this blog post, by the way.
during 2024. We won't go through details in this video, but
Just... Oh my god. Okay, just...
wanted to
Let me make it through the first 30 seconds.
explain the setup and how our thoughts went when creating the basis for what we eventually made into the blog post. The strike team
So this was real. Okay, so Strike Team was really, really, really good. And it's like, I don't know if they've got it here. No. But if you go... where was it? They did something with a post they made. Red Archer. Oh yeah. Oh no, is it this one? Feature upvote page. This was such a good thing that they did. I'm gonna give them props for that because it allows them to see what the community wants without literally every single Payday thing filled with this. Like, it's filled with this. And Table Heist DLC, nice. But it's like, it's filled with a lot of negativity, and it's good that people, like legitimate people, can suggest things and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of posting like the Payday 3's horrible off yourself developer, which is what people have been doing, you have a single sane person create one of these, a suggestion and a feedback, and you can see how many people agree with it. I completely agree with that one, that one, that one. Just, I agree with so many things here, and you can tell a lot of other people do. And I think this is a very, very good addition that they made, but it should have never been here to begin with. It should have never made it past development without 99% of these things. Like, it is crazy. Some things have been added, like, where was it? Where did I just see? Animations for interactions. That's already been done. That's already been done. Steam news discussion is basically the Reddit for games. Exactly. More people agree with this stuff than play the game at this point. Where was it? 3.1 thousand people agree with offline mode. And if we look at Steam charts, and we go to a Payday 3, yeah, as you said, more people agreed. There's 6,000 people in the beta? That has to be wrong. Anyway, there's... Oh my god, I almost feel bad for them. But... Jesus, man. That would be so depressing to see as a game developer. That would be so depressing to see. But anyway, this was such a good thing. Anyway, let's continue.
Process started by going through the feature upvote page, forums, YouTube comments, and everything else we could think.
Oh god. Why would they show the Steam reviews? Power is nearly with its 2 million peak. Damn. Oh my god. Why are they showing this? This is it's good on them. But damn. Damn. Honestly, props for the fact that they're willing to show 74 hours. Why on earth did they think this was a good idea to charge the DLC on something that doesn't work in the first place? Kind of respect to Starbreeze for showing this. They're willing to show, like, really how people feel and acknowledge how they feel. I thought about this yesterday. I literally want the guy who said miniguns deserve to go to bulldozers or cops if the ISIS get it. I want him to come back and go, sorry. I just want him to say a single word, sorry. And then I'll feel better.
The first page, forums, YouTube comments, and everything else we could think of. The first step was finding what the Payday community expects and wants in Payday 3. We took all of the biggest topics and tried to categorize them to suss out where the core issues laid. In the blog post, we'll cover big and small items that we identified as things we need to solve during the year.
We're really going to say good job for doing less than bare minimum, trying to add the bare minimum? No. What I'm trying to say is, it's, like I said, I'm a very glass half full kind of guy, and I'm sorry if I read your thing wrong, Poke. I'm just thinking, I'm saying what I thought it meant, but it's like, I'm not congratulating them. I'm not saying, good job, guys, for finally getting around to it. I'm like, it's good that they finally acknowledged what was wrong, where it all went wrong, how badly it went wrong. But, so there's a lot of pros to this. They are aware of it, they're making changes, they are listening to community feedback, but the cons are broken game, broken release, massive time difference between updates, no information being given to us, and the fact that they pushed out the DLC, which was obviously there for money making, before fixing the basic necessities of this game. Like, there's so many cons compared to the pros, but some of the pros are massive W's. Some of them are massive wins. Well, not really massive, but more like they're good. They're better than nothing, I'd say.
year. In addition, we'll take on the difficult questions of offline mode, DLC pricing, and more. You can
So, well, hold on, Almir, can you repeat that, please?
We'll take on the difficult questions of offline mode, DLC
Offline mode. So, finally, it's no longer on the table. Which I like. I love this wording though.
during the year. In addition, we'll take on the difficult questions of offline mode.
We'll look at the difficult questions. How difficult of a question is, hey, what? It was like, hey, you're doing offline mode? Like how difficult is it to answer a question like, hey, are you guys going to do offline mode? Don't say it's on the table. You literally just go, we're looking into it. We're looking of a way to implement it. Don't just say something like, we're looking into the difficult questions of an offline mode. How difficult of a question is it? How difficult is it to go, yes, we're adding one, no, we're not, we are considering it, and how it impacts the game, rather than just, are you considering it? It's like that thing from South Park of Natalie Portman. It's literally, it's just, hold on. It's literally this. It's not the context. It's just Natalie Portman's character.
All right, Miss Portman, we need you to open your wormhole.
Ready? It's like, hey, guys, are we gonna get offline mode?
No. Please, Miss Portman, you've got to open your wormhole right now.
It's like, hey, Payday developers, can you guys please answer a question
All right,
about
Miss Portman, we need you to open your wormhole.
It's like, hey, Payday developers, can you guys please give us information and updates?
No.
Okay.
Please, Miss Portman, you've got to open your wormhole right now.
Hey, Payday developers, can you please give us updates and let us know stop saying what's on the table and just give us details of stuff that's coming out, because we paid for your fully priced game, fully priced DLC, and now you're looking at changing it. What are you guys going to do in the future for Payday 3 to make it more consumer friendly? I'm rambling.
In addition, we'll take on the difficult questions of offline mode, DLC pricing, and more.
Look, guys, nothing bad's happening. Everything's fine. It's on the table. Seized, you are getting irrational here. It's on the table. Don't worry, it's on the table.
You can find all of the information regarding Operation Medic Bag on a dedicated website.
This reminds me of Operation Health from Rainbow Six Siege, where it wasn't about them fixing... Oh, it was about them fixing the game, fixing the updates, balancing people, and they didn't really balance much. They fixed a couple of game-breaking bugs, but they really didn't do much else. And, I mean, they fixed server stability, but like, damn, this is just giving me Operation Health flashbacks, where it didn't really land well with the community.
That you can reach through paydaythegame.com or by following the link in the description below. This is just the beginning, Heisters. We wanted to let you know as soon as we had a list to work with. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate your support, and we hope to see you soon. Take care.
I will give respect that it's Almir, and he sounds quite genuine. So, hello Heisters. Last month we shared a short update letting you know that we're working on an updated comprehensive roadmap of what we're doing for Payday 3 over the course of 2024. Summarizing all the feedback from our community, we have identified what we believe will be some of the most impactful changes to Payday 3, listing them in this post. Making Payday 3 live up to the community expectations is a major project for our studio, so we're grateful to have you along for the ride. 2024 improvement highlights. Progression. Oh, it's just this. New content, UI revamp, stability, matchmaking and server boosting, solo mode and offline mode. Okay, so progression, I believe that's going to be tackling the way you earn money, the XP and the coins, or whatever else you get, which kind of is good, but it's way, like, it's just... I don't know. Yeah. New content, hopefully. Well, new content was just porting stuff and remaking it in Unreal Engine, which is surprisingly. I mean, I don't know how to do it, but I would assume it's surprisingly easy because of how user friendly Unreal Engine 4 is and Unreal Engine 5 is as well. UI revamp, good. That sounds very, very promising. Stability and matchmaking in server browser. Stability, good. Matchmaking, good. Server browser, big W. And solo mode and offline mode. Very, 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 very good improved highlights, but it's gonna be a shame that it's gonna take roughly a year. So hopefully not. Initial focuses, quick play 5.1. Unready button. So quick play. Version 1, sorry. So just like in Payday 2. I never really used that because I wasn't a fan of just joining a heist that I didn't really want to be a part of. So I was completely fine with choosing my own, but I'm sure some people would have liked that. Unready button. I bet the reason why so much of this was not included in the game at launch was because they didn't think about it. Or, as I have suspected, and my little theory is that this game was in development hell, which is probably why, even in its beta, after like 4 or 5 years in development, it was still like horrible. After that long in development, it was still horrible. Play again feature. So is that like restart heist one, kind of? Like replay it from the start? Are you guys talking about Power World? Oh, pretty cool. I've never played it. It's not really my kind of game. Vote kick, cool. But I would focus more on the offline solo mode rather than the online stuff because like 9 out of 10, a lot of players would, I guess, prefer solo mode and offline mode to initial focuses of online heists. Because if no one's playing the online heists now, why would they play it? As in, like, why would people play online Payday 3 when they are waiting for solo and offline mode? Like, if they add unready button, play again feature, and vote kick before they add solo mode and offline mode, well, I'm still not going to play the game. I'm not going to go back to it for those changes, but if they add a solo mode and offline mode, sure, it'll be the exact same heists, but it's good. It's a lot better than just these. Loadout renaming, yeah, not really massive, but sure. Reoccurring smaller content drops, yeah. Rotating stealth modifiers, good. Making stealth a bit more dynamic, which is very, very nice, rather than just lead pager has a thing on like overkill maps only. Daily activities with rewards, okay. Very poggers thing they're adding is this is the loud or stealth lobby feature like Payday 2. Nice. Hey, welcome back, Alex. Welcome back. Hope you're going well, man. Mask vendor with weekly rotating inventory. Sure. I would honestly say, hear me out, right? Hear me out. If they did this, the mask vendor with weekly rotating inventories, but they do that for cosmetics, equals like gloves, suits, masks, weapons, skins. Hear me out. If they made it a bit like... If they add it a little bit like the Fortnite item shop. Hear me out. Listen. Don't click off. I see you going for that X. Don't click it off. If they change it, so it's like Dallas for Valentine's Day, Dallas gets a skin with a love heart on it. Dallas gets a skin with a heart on it. Wolf gets a heart mask. And it rotates. So it's a little bit like the Fortnite item shop, but it's literally just for different kinds of skins. Maybe for, maybe 1 week they have a bulldozer skin that comes around. And it's literally repeating. It's like what I'm talking about, Crispy, is like They're talking about a mask vendor with weekly rotating inventory. I'm talking about how if they make it related, like not like the Fortnite item shop, but I'm saying if they add stuff for a limited time, like I said, let's say it's Valentine's Day and you can get a wolf mask with a heart on it. You can get a Dallas suit with hearts all around it, or you can get something silly like that. That would be an interesting concept. I'm not saying they should add it, but I'm saying stuff like for Chinese New Year, right? In Overwatch, they add certain things for it. They add new skins, new emotes, new sprays. If paid, no, Crispy, I know, but I'm giving an example. I'm just saying, like, you know, I use my chibi mask a lot. Imagine if I could get a spray paint that has hearts on it. Because that's cringe and funny, to me at least, I would buy that. Obviously, if it was in-game money and not actual real money. But I'm saying, this is just be careful, Crispy. I don't want you to get in trouble for, with YouTube for saying stuff like that. But it's like, it would be interesting if they did something that was rotating, like weapon skins, like skins for your character, you know? Something that you can use and buy that's different to other players. If that's what you want. I personally would think it would be a nice, it'd be a nice addition if they did that mask vendor with weekly rotating inventory, but instead of it just being masks, which who really cares about, what do you see? When you're playing Payday 3, what do you see, right? So, actually, we'll do this. I don't want to go back. Let's say we do this one, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. So, when you're playing Payday 3, right?
Hello and
Yucky voice, right? When you're playing Payday 3, what do you see? You see your gloves and you see your weapon. You can also see what you're wearing. So this is when I was wearing that stealth suit kind of thing. So you can see your arm. Oopsies. You can see your arms, you can see your gloves, you can see your gun. How cool would it be if you were able to buy a skin with in-game money? I'm not talking about microtransactions. But you get weapon skins, glove skins, and outfits that you can wear just like in Payday 2, but it's in a rotating item shop in Payday 3. So there's new designs every single week. There can be community-made designs. There can be collaborations, not to the same extent that all issues he's talking about. So I know, but I'm saying it'd be cool to see this. I'm just talking about something they can add to the game to make it more interesting. Like, that's just what I'm talking about. What they can add to it, what they can change. So, also could add third-person cameras when you interact with things. I'm not sure how that would work, because Payday 3's third-person is really, really trash. Like, if you see the load-ins, I don't think the game works very well with third-person. It's on the table, I know. I'm just saying how cool it would be if they take it off the table. If the table gets stolen. But it's like, when you're playing a heist, you don't look at your mask. Your mask is literally for masking up and other players to see it. But if you play solo, you're only looking at your gloves and your gun and your arms. So I'm saying that would be cool if they just added weapons, customizable costumes, all that type of thing. Merge players into party post-match, not so much. Communication wheel improvements, I think they should completely, not remove it, but they should need to change that. But I really want to see this UI revamp. I really, really do. I really, really hope it... Oh. What? This is way too big. I really hope that they, make it better. Give us new content. But this is going to take a year. Starting this project, we collected a tremendous amount of feedback from various community sources. With all the feedback in one place, we started narrowing down what the major categories we need to look at. What we need to look at were, and came up with the following: optimization and reliability. This covers the game's performance in all ways. This includes reliability of both performance and consistency of finding games, UI improvements, and technical issues such as crashes. Teamwork and co-op. With this, we collected all things that make playing with others easier, including communication tools such as voice over... What is that? Voice over... I just don't actually know what that means. Oh, voice over input, I'm guessing. And text chat, how your party is made up and how you communicate. Replayability and progression. This refers to features that will make playing again easier and more enjoyable, sticking with your group, the infamy system, and more. Good. Fantasy and heisting. This one will reinforce the heisting fantasy. This involves a CrimeNet style map as well as more features to make you feel like a true heister. I bet what they're meaning here to make you feel like a true heister is take you back to the OG days of Payday 2. We want to tackle the biggest topics brought up by the Payday 3 community head on. As such, we put together a list of what we have identified as key areas of improvement along with a short description for each topic. More information on many of these we brought up in blog posts going forward. Solo mode and offline mode. It is clear to us that the community wants the ability to play Payday 3 reliably and on your own terms, and in order to meet that, we will be doing two major changes to the current implementation. Firstly, we will be developing a standalone solo mode you can get into without ever going through the matchmaking flow. This will be a local game on your own machine, thereby circumventing the need to connect to a server. We see this being rolled out in two phases. Phase 1 will still require an online connection to our back-end systems for progression and unlocks, etc. Phase 2 will look into improving the solo mode implementation and allowing you to play the game without requiring a constant internet connection. You will need to connect intermittently to our back-end to upload your progression, but will otherwise be able to play your game offline. We will need to come back with details on how this exactly will plan out. Massive red flag right there. Massive red flag right there. If I recall correctly, when the Xbox One came out, that was an issue. When you played the Xbox One and you had and you went offline, you need to connect your Xbox to the internet. I believe it was like at least once a week. Otherwise, your games wouldn't back up. You wouldn't have your progress saved. You wouldn't be able to access your games, that sort of thing. I believe that's what it was. They eventually fixed that. I do not like this. This is just like saying, oh yeah, you'll be able to play offline, right? But you need internet connection. It's I intermittently to our backend to upload your progression. So that's going to be like you have a completely offline experience, but in order to progress and save everything, you need to go online. Kind of what Hitman 3, that's what Hitman did, and people did not appreciate that at all. Because you need an online thing for Payday. Someone said under Nolly's vid, they'll probably just give up after getting phase 1 done. They're making an offline mode that is required online connection. That's exactly what Hitman 3 did. So, Hitman 3 online. So, when Hitman 3 came out, everything but the story is online, so you can play offline maps, but you do not get any progression. Will not be active. So you literally cannot play Hitman 3 offline and get progress. You cannot do that. And it is horrible. And that's what these guys are doing. I understand the modern day is everyone's online, but they're really trying to do everything to not do exactly what the people want. I'm honestly going to guess and say they're not doing this out of spite. I would guess and say they have to do it like this because I'm guessing they built an online-only game with the aspect of never going offline. So what are they going to do? They're going to give you an ability to do an offline one, but in order to play and in order to have all your progress saved, have all of your customization saved, all of your progress saved, you need to connect to a server. Sure, maybe it's a bit like Payday 2's system, where even though you're playing quote-unquote offline, so no other players can see you, all of your stuff still gets backed up. I'm guessing it's a bit like Payday 2's system, honestly, where you can literally go offline. Like, hold on, let's have a look. This is what I'm meaning. You can literally be offline and technically still online. If it makes sense. Does it make sense? Like, it's such a real shame. Because I feel like the game can be really, really good. And I understand it was there to stop, like, they wanted it online only to stop the people from, like, jailbreaking the game, to stop people from destroying, like, cheating in the game, to getting the DLCs for free sort of thing, to hacking. Like, I understand that. But if you make a game in today's day and age, you have to expect that people are going to jailbreak your game, they're going to pirate your game. You can't not stop them. And in doing so, they've ruined the basic gamer's experience. So what I'm going to show you is what they should do. So Payday 2, right? You can play that game offline, and yes, all your progress can be saved because it's a game from like over 10 years ago, and they didn't have online only in mind. They had offline and online in their mind. I'm guessing Payday 3 was built as a online only game, and because it's a live service game, so they never thought about making an offline mode. So for example, in Payday 2, you can do quick play, right? That's from a mod. You can play online and you can see. Oh no, that's because I've got mods installed. But still, you can go on here and you can play a heist, right? You can play any heist you want online and people can join you. Or you can be online still, but no one can join your heists. That is what they should do. Because if I disconnect my internet right now, I not only lose the stream, but I can only play offline Payday. And I think these two, like log into CrimeNet, start CrimeNet in offline mode. It is so good. If you don't forget the micro, yeah, I know. I know. I swear, if they add that before they add anything else, nah, I'm gonna go on like an hour-long rant, about that if they do that. Yeah, most live service games are really trash, but it's like, this is such a good idea. Payday 2's CrimeNet offline mode is such a great idea, and online mode is even better. But mine doesn't come up because I have Better Jokers, which is where is it? I think it shows like only people who only have the same mod installed. But anyway, so yeah, they need to have that, right? They need to have it. Also with Payday 2, I play it too. Look at those hours. Look at those achievements. But anyway, so that's still I just don't know really how to feel about that, because that's a big red flag for me, especially in this game with how it is. Anyway, let's continue. As playing co-op will always be dependent on connecting to another machine somewhere, we are seeking to implement the solution that provides the best balance between reliability, latency, and overall experience. Our technical leadership have been evaluating options for the past months. That doesn't sound right. For the past couple of months, and we'll be able to share more details on the solution in the near future. Stability, matchmaking, and server browser. Oh damn. Enjoy your class, Alex. Make sure you focus on your work, man. On the topic of cooperative play, our matchmaking isn't doing a good job of bringing people together. We have a number of social and cooperative features planned for the year, as well as rebuilding our matchmaking functionality into a more robust system. Until those features are implemented, the current matchmaking will be supported by a quick play functionality, ensuring you can reliably play with other players. Later in the year, we're looking to bring back a CrimeNet style server browser. Okay. They have this entire paragraph, instead of saying we're here working on pay to play like in Payday 2. No. No. They want to be just vague enough. Exactly. That is unbelievably obvious in this. That's what they're saying. That is unbelievably obvious. They're like, oh, we're looking into, like, they say we're looking into it. They've never said they are. We're looking into. They never said they're going to. That's why all of this stuff is like, they're telling you what they might do, not what they will do. We see this being rolled out into 2 phases. We are seeking to implement the solution, have been evaluating. It is literally using vague words and vague sentences to not promise anything. This whole thing should be taken as a maybe. Like, that is literally what it is. Corporate speak. Exactly. Where's another one? With all the feedback, we started narrowing down, and we came up. So these are problems that they are aware of, but they started narrowing down what it is. Oh, that's not great, Alex. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Anyway, challenge-based progression. Based on your feedback, as part of our replayability and progression initiative, our current challenge-based progression didn't achieve the goals we intended. Really? Really? No, Crispy, what they said was they are stopping microtransactions, and then they came out with them. That's what they said. They never said they would not put microtransactions. They said they were stopping them, and they didn't. And the first thing they did was add vaults and drills. I think that was a bit after, actually. Was it this one? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Anyway, was it this video then? Oh, well, it's a bit like every feature that is unlocked during Crime Fest is released for free, and it's like, oh, that's it. Yeah, so this is it. This was the... But I swear they asked him about this. Let me explain. The Steam page to update feedback. We made it clear that Payday 2 will have no microtransactions whatsoever. Shame on you if you thought otherwise. And then they added safes. Anyway, so that's... Yeah. So they broke trust. Oh, dude, they broke trust with, like, the release of Payday 3. So we started to do away with the current system. So we've decided to do away. So they've actually made a decision there, which is good. They're very good. They've thrown away the current progression system. So good to hear. That is so good to hear. I even have an example of developers addressing players and not shareholders, like here, and you can see the difference. Did you post it? Or did you send it to me? Oh, that's... What a great post, Poke. If you have that one, I'd very much like to see it. The difference between what they're saying here and the shareholders. They're not addressing the players. This thing is for the shareholders. You can easily see it with the way. Oh, it's all worded. Sorry, I thought you meant there's two different ones. Yes, this is worded for shareholders, 100%. The challenges will be removed and will switch infamy progression to be tied to a heist completion. That is massive. That is massive. That is really good for them. As part of this, we will revisit all the current heist payout values, adding scaling per bag secured for infamy points, and also add a new bonus that rewards loud playstyles. The existing challenge framework will be repurposed to give cosmetic rewards for hardcore accomplishments instead. First actual Payday 3W. First actual Payday 3W. That is good. That is a great change. That is fantastic. That is so good. That is so good. And the way it's worded is challenges are gone. Infamy progression, like it was now, is gone. And you're going to get infamy points based on the bags you get. Heisting payouts is going to be a lot higher. New bonus that rewards loud playstyles, which is, I don't know what that would be. Maybe just more XP, I'm guessing. The existing challenge framework will be repurposed to give cosmetic rewards for hardcore accomplishments instead. That's cool. Because then you can have stuff like in Payday 2, where if you complete all the death sentence heists, you get the death sentence mask, and you get to show that off. That is good. That's a good change. You'll post a link to the example of a post worded for players. Cheers. I'll have a look at that in a second. UI revamp. We'll be working on creating a more intuitive UI that better explains what's happening around the player, as well as including a simplified friends menu, as well as a menu AI that better communicates the heisting theme. We'll be rolling out improvements and eventually a revamp of most of the current UI during 2024. So we've only got a year, so this might be too late. New content addition. We intend to deliver on and expand our promise for new content. There are 3 DLCs still planned for 2024, and we intend to add another free heist for Payday 3 in this scene. There are 3 DLCs planned still for 2024, and we intend to add another free heist for Payday 3 in this same period. The period of time they're talking about is a year. So we're going to get 4 heists this year, assuming this is what it means. Oh my god. Oh my god. Post an example in the Discord and read it. You will see it's more for players instead of shareholders. Okay. Let's see. We'll read that after. We'll read that after. But, oh my god. Technically 10.5 months. 4 DLCs in 10 months. I am not waiting for 1 DLC every like 1.5 months. One every 1.5 months. That is ridiculous. That's just plain offensive, honestly. That is ridiculous, man. Oh my god. New content. 1 heist. You were joking me right now. You were, man. Oh my god. I'm done. I'm done with that right now. We will also be rolling out skill lines, cosmetic items, rewards, a free LMG primary, and much more throughout the year. I swear, if they say the cops get it as well, I'm so upset. We've received feedback regarding the DLC pricing not meeting player expectations. As a result, we are currently reviewing the pricing on upcoming DLCs. They're probably going to reduce them by like $5 or $10 because isn't like maybe they don't count remakes. It says another free heist. The free heists were Cook-Off and Murky Station. I'm not calling it Turbid Station, it's Murky Station. They should have, we tend to add other free heists. Just an S on there, and get rid of an N, and I wouldn't have complained. But that's saying 3 DLCs and 1 free one. That's so disappointing. That is so disappointing. In-game store. Once we are satisfied with the improvements we're intending to make to Payday 3, we'll visit this topic in 2025. Good. I'm happy with that answer. They are looking at all the improvements first before they look at this. But I bet they wouldn't have dared said anything here anyway. But then again, it's all allegedly on the table, so it could all change. Hey, Inspector, how you going, man? Just because you had jumped on a bandwagon of hating the game without a concrete proof of doing the stuff they are allegedly done does not mean it can be taken as example. No, what I'm saying is that, right, like, it just says here, like, I know this is all on the table, but they're saying, like, we've got 3 DLCs and 1 more coming in this year, which is not enough, in my opinion. Not, like, if these 3 DLCs are... Oh, it was just... Sorry. Sorry, I thought it was in general too. Anyway, Unreal Engine 5. Once we have reallocated the resources dedicated to the Unreal Engine 5 update to instead work on the improvements of the Payday 3 experience. Since Unreal Engine 5 update wouldn't directly fix the current problems, we'll come back to this topic once we are able. Good answer as well. Initial focus. Many things mentioned need preparation or other features in place to be implementable. There are a number of items that we can start working on immediately. As such, we have a list of goals that we would like to finish by summer 2024. We won't go into great detail of any of these topics, but here they are, which is what I read before. So by spring, so 6 months, roughly. Yeah, around 6 months. Ugh, it's so long. Well, I mean, this game's probably just, down anyway, but... This is good, but it's also really disappointing to hear. Like, it's really disappointing to read. But for the latest news, we'll keep you updated. Reddit AMA, releasing first Payday 3 developer blogs next week. Cool. Throughout the year, we'll dive into the topics mentioned. We'll continue to push out regular game updates, add new content, balancing, and more. So that's probably where they might add new stuff in the Margrave for adding new content. Like, that's where it could be. Last year, half, thank you for passion leaving feedback. Payday 3 should be. So, overall, I'm very happy. I'm kind of scared about this, but if it's like Payday 2, then maybe it will be fine. I'm very, very happy for this. Very happy for the challenge system. UI revamp, yes. Disappointed by 3 DLCs and one free heist, which is kind of disappointing. I'm glad they've shut up about DLC pricing. I'm glad they've shut up about in-game store in Unreal Engine 5, not DLC pricing. That can just, that can be fixed. And their initial focuses are here, which is what we talked about before. But we've got 6 months. They want to have it finished in 6 months, and I guess we can just wait. So this stuff is most likely coming in 6 months. This stuff here in a year's time. Within a year, sorry. So kind of very disappointed, must say. There's some W things in this, just like this, as in, like, it's good, but it's kind of meh. UI revamp, okay. Progression, okay. New content, it's, it's a real shame. It's a real shame. But at least, what's the comments? Can get back into this, it has potential. I agree. They got the strongest table known to man. Red Archer, glass and proper communication. Yeah. Operation Healthcare. Crystal clear transparency is what we need. Crazy how many things mentioned were in Payday 2 base game at launch. I'm really glad they're listening. Happy to return the game in 2025. I would be too. I would be. Operation Health flashbacks. This guy understands. This guy. You doubt they'll be able to pull it around? Change is getting into a pickle with this one. For the mask, though, I trade back the disc. Nice. Hope you guys get a Cyberpunk level comeback. I agree. Operation Health like Rainbow Six. Yeah, everyone's seeing the relations between Operation Health from Rainbow Six and this one. I think Payday 3 will shine in 25, honestly. I think that will be pulling of an Operation Health. Jesus Christ. It worked for Rainbow Six. Hope it works for Payday 3. It didn't really work for Rainbow Six, but sure. Payday 3 came out in September. Overkill started to care about what the players want in February. Yeah, it's a... you know, but we'll see. There's still a minimum that should have been in the first place or quickly after people talk about this. Yeah, it should have happened so much sooner than what it is. Where September, October, November, December, January, February. 7 months in. 6 months in, sorry. 6 months since the game released. Damn. Damn. That's a long time. That's a long time for a game to have 8 heists at launch and then 2 more after that. That's a long time. That's a long time for nothing, to be honest with you. Yeah. Alright. I hope they'll pull it back. I do. I really, really hope they pull it back. I have faith. Like I said, there are a couple really, really good things in here. Like the challenge system, the UI revamp. Even though it's not a lot, new content. Matchmaking. Offline mode, hopefully. Excuse me. Optimization. Replayability. Fantasy and heisting. I just think the whole game kind of needs to rework. But anyway. Now, I want to see what Poke sent me about how... So this is obviously worded for shareholders. I want to see this is worded for actual players. We know you're hyped about that day as well. We can't get away together. You hear your feedback. We'll confirm later today. We're dropping a major update with loads of stuff. Here's a sneak preview of what's to come. So they actually show, which is kind of nice. Research development, go around. So it's definitely worded also. It's also because this is on Steam as well. Like this is a Steam update when Payday is mostly website updates, as in like you have to go to another web page to read it. But yeah, I can definitely see how it's worded differently. But like this is the friendly sort of thing. Payday 3 sounds like it's talking to you as like adult to adult. This is like, hey, we're your friends. We're going to talk to you like we're friends. Not only do we do all the above, we do a ton of fixes. We can sleep when we are old. I don't know what this game is called. Void Crew. Wonderful co-op first-person space adventure. Looks like Destiny mixed with... Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Oh my god, that was so loud. Anyway. 4 players. Looks good, actually. But these are all cinematics, so I don't actually know how the actual game looks. Oh, but this shows how the game looks. Looks kind of really good, actually. Space adventure. Looks a bit like a mix of Lethal Company and Destiny, as in, you know, just the way it looks. Early access, great play sessions, like yeah, it kind of looks like it, which is cool. And that was also a recent update as well. But yeah, this is worded a lot more like friends, like you talking to a friend, and Payday feels like you're 2 adults sitting in a conference room, and they're telling you, like, professionally what's going on. This game is a bit like, hey, you can sleep when we're old. This is only a preview. Stay tuned for the full list of changes and bug fixes in the update article. when we release on the day of the update. With love. Like, the Payday ones were just like, keep those helmets flying, and that's it. But it's so positive. One is for shareholders, one is for players. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the game works, let's go. Yes. Fascinating, exciting stuff. Uncapped FPS made my jaw dropped. No more permanent modules. You can make your own ship. Cool. Like, it's so positive. But yeah. Sorry for the small stream, guys, but I thought I'd just quickly go over the Payday news. And yeah. Have I messaged? Did he message me? Yeah, he did. Alright. I've got to go, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this little whittle place we call a stream. And I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't know what I've got it on, so I'll figure it out and I'll let you guys know. But thanks for joining in, everyone. Crispy. Awesome, man. So quickly, oh yeah, I had a look. Hold on. Let me just get this up. So Poke sent me, oh, you guys would have seen it. Was it? Oh, did you? Oh, you sent it to me. Yeah, that's a lot better because you see the demon more. That was so creepy. No, that was really, really good. That was really, really good. I like that a lot. I'm gonna save that. Stare seized number 2. I love that. I love that so much, man. Thank you. That's such a great. Oh man, I love memes like that. That's so good. So thank you everyone so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a fantastic night or day wherever you are. Yes, it was a short stream. That's because I don't want to take up much more of your time. So thank you for joining, everyone. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good time. See you later. Thank you once again for that poke. I really do appreciate it. It's cool. I love little stuff that gets made for me. Makes me feel good about myself. So thank you. And as always, I'll see you guys later.